Hi, it's Walter Burns from Keller Williams City Life Realty and the website livingonthehudson.com. Today we're going to discuss the section in downtown Jersey City known as the Grove Street section and the Powerhouse Arts District. So just to recap, downtown Jersey City is basically the area of Jersey City from the Liberty State Park Marina on the south side to the Holland Tunnel on the north side, and it goes all the way back to the 78 overpass in the west. But the area of downtown Jersey City, which we're going to discuss today, is the Grove Street and Powerhouse Arts District, which is right here on the map. So in my previous videos, we discussed the waterfront area as well as Paul's Hook, Exchange Place, and Liberty Harbor. And today we're going to discuss Grove and the Powerhouse Arts District. Basically, this area, the main feature of this district is the PATH station. And there's a PATH station right here on Grove Street. There's three separate entrances to the PATH here on Grove, on Marin and Columbus, and also on Grove itself. So there's three entry points to the PATH, which are basically one right here, another one across the street, and one over here. In this neighborhood, there are several condominium options, which I will review with you. The majority of properties in downtown Jersey City from a high-rise perspective are exclusive rental buildings, but there are condominiums that you can purchase a condo in that are also high-rises. So basically, the first main building that's closest to the Grove Street path is right over here. It's called Grove Pointe, and it's located at 102 Columbus, and it's where the Walgreens is. Grove Pointe is basically made up of two separate buildings. There's a rental component, a rental tower over here. My mouse keeps saying that business. There's a rental tower over here where you can only rent. The condo portion of the building is right here on Newark Ave and Christopher Columbus. And basically, there's about 100 units. They're 1 and 2 bedroom layouts. The building has a concierge. It has a fitness center. It has a pool. It has a residence club area. Basically, condominium owners in this building share amenities with the rental building. So they do share the pool area and some common areas as well on the rooftop area. But the main condo portion, the nice thing about this building is it's so close to the path. So if you want a very easy commute into New York, you can't get any closer. You're right across the street. But the building was built around 2007. And there's 1 bedroom and 2 bedroom layouts there. Steel and concrete building, so it is quiet. And you're right down the block from City Hall, as well as Grove Street restaurants and the Newark Ave restaurants. Also in this area, in the Grove Street area, you have a little further east. I'm just going to spin the map around. A little further east, so we were previously right over here on Grove, at Grove Pointe, 102 Columbus. If you come a little further east, you have, we enter into what's called the Powerhouse Arts District. And why it's called the Powerhouse Arts District is there's an old powerhouse, which is right here. And it's the Hudson and Manhattan Railroad Powerhouse. It's a historic structure. And the Powerhouse Arts District is basically this neighborhood in here, which is made up of like loft buildings for rent, loft buildings for sale. There's a lot of artists occupied that area over the last 20, 30 years. So that's why it's called that. In the Powerhouse Arts District, you have several condominium options. You have some lofts, which I'll go over right now. The first one being the Waldo Lofts, which is on 2nd Street. It's 159 2nd Street. It's located right behind the ShopRite, which is right here. And that's studio, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom layouts. It was built in the early 2000s. The building has a gym. It is more lofty. The units have higher ceilings. It was designed to look like the old powerhouse with these arched windows, which if you see the old powerhouse, you could see it has that kind of look and feel. So they kind of maintained that that architectural feature of it, but it is a newer building. Right behind the Waldo Lofts is a building called the Oakman, which is right here, and that's located at 160 First Street. and that's a ground up new construction building. It was built around 2014, 2015, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom layouts. There are some larger 3 bedroom layouts here on the penthouse level. And it's a concierge building with a fitness center. So that's, again, in the Powerhouse Arts District, right behind the Waldo Lofts. And you are pretty close to Grove Street Path, right down the block, as well as a little further from Exchange Place, which is along the waterfront. Much further from Exchange Place. Actually, a little bit closer to the Newport path, which is over here. So getting back to this neighborhood, so we were over here. We were talking previously about the Oakman, Waldo Lofts. There is another warehouse building on Bay Street. It's located at 150 Bay Street. It is called the Cooke Lofts. And this is an older structure that was converted into loft condos. And there are 1 and 2 bedroom layouts there. And this is like, if you really want a true industrial, like old loft feel, this is a great building for that. Located, again, not far from Grove Street Path, which is back here, as well as the light rail, which is over here, actually, right about a block and a half away. Also in this neighborhood, you have a newer construction high-rise building, which is 10 Provost, which was built by Toll Brothers. So Toll Brothers, the big national builder, built 10 Provost, which is a high-rise, newer construction. It was built around 2018, 2019, and it's 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom. There's also some studio and 3 bedroom layouts there. And it's over 200 units, full service building, concierge, fitness center, residence lounge. It has the outdoor pool here, which is located on the top of the parking deck. And there's going to be another phase of this building coming up in 2023 called Provost Square that will be coming into the market. Another high-rise building. Similar, I think the layouts are going to be different. I do not have information yet on pricing, but if you want to email me, I'll be happy to keep you updated on it. In this area, you also have some high rises that are a little bit closer to the waterfront. So if I just spin the map around to orient ourselves, this is the area we've been talking about, Grove Street and Powerhouse Arts. You have 2 other high rises that are in this neighborhood. You have 88 Morgan Street, which is right here. This is 440 plus units of studio, 1, 2, and 3 bedroom layouts. It was built around 2005. 2006, and this is, at the time, it was the largest condominium high-rise in the area. That has since been eclipsed by 99 Hudson, which is over here. But this is around 55 stories, 56 stories tall. 99 Hudson is around 76 stories. So 88 Morgan is a full-service building, a great level of amenities, has outdoor pool, which is here, fitness center, gym, virtual golf, residence lounge, and very nice views in New York City, as you can imagine, because of how high it is. Just north of 88 Morgan, you have the A building, which is it's called the A condominiums, the A, sometimes the Athena. But this building was built around 2004, 2005. It's over 200 units of 1 and 2 bedroom layouts. And the building is a concierge building, full service. There is no pool. There is a gym. There's a residence lounge. And there was also a big like sun deck back here on the back of the building, and parking. And again, the units are made up of, like, the 2 bedrooms are here on the corner. There's a 1 bedroom line here in the middle, and then 2 bedroom, 2 bedroom. And then there's some 1 bedroom and 2 bedroom lines in the western part as well. Again, close to the path, close to the light rail, not far from the ferry either. So if you want to get the Grove Street path or to Exchange Place, you're pretty equidistant. Up the block from the A building, right here, you have the Portofino, which is located at 65 2nd Street. And this building was a condo conversion. It was originally a residential rental building that was converted into condominiums. Again, around 2004-05 range, It's a 1, 2, and 3 bedroom layouts. The building has a full service building with a concierge. Also has an outdoor pool, as well as like a sun deck area. There's a fitness center and a small residence lounge and children's playroom. But this again was a condo conversion. It was originally a building and then converted to condo. Right up the block is like the sister tower to this building, which is Mandalay on the Hudson. And Mandalay on the Hudson, again, was a residential rental building that was converted to condo around the mid 2000s. And this was, again, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom layouts. It's very similar to the Portofino. Probably the same architect, same builder. The difference is the pool here at the Mandalay on the Hudson is outside. So you have an outdoor pool in the gym, and is right here off of the pool area. Concierge building, and again, great views, especially if you're on the northeast side, towards Manhattan here, right across the river. So here's Mandalay, and right across the river. In front of the Mandalay, just east of it, is Crystal Point. And Crystal Point is right here on the Hudson. So just to recap, we have 88 Morgan, 389 Washington Street, which is the A building, Portofino, which is located at 65 2nd Street, and then Mandalay on the Hudson, which is at 22nd Street, and finally Crystal Point, which is at 2 2nd Street. 2 2nd Street. So this building is truly on the river, on the waterfront. It's made up of 1, 2, and 3 bedroom layouts. The 3 bedroom layouts are here on this northeast corner. Then you have 2 bedrooms, 1 bedroom, another 2 bedroom line. And in the back of the building is mostly 1 bedrooms with a 2 bedroom line on the northwest corner. The views are pretty spectacular. You're right across the river from Manhattan and the World Financial Area. So you could see Battery Park and World Trade Area, and also right up the river to Midtown. The building was built around 2008, 2009 by Fisher Development, who's a local developer in the area. They've built other buildings as well, but it's floor-to-ceiling windows, and this is one of the more popular buildings along the waterfront. So all these buildings, you're very close to a path, whether you're at Grove Street or Exchange Place. So the ones on 2nd Street, like the Portofino and Crystal Point, you're actually a little bit closer as well to Newport Path over here, so you can walk along the waterfront, or Grove Street or Exchange Place. So that's the nice thing about downtown Jersey City. You're close to a path train from many locations. But I will link down below links to the various condo building pages I have set up for these, so you can view the photos. You can see what's available on my website, livingonthehudson.com. You can also sign up for listing alerts if you're interested in this building, whether it's to purchase or to rent, and you can be notified when something comes on the market. If you're an owner in any of these buildings, I'd be happy to speak with you regarding valuations of your properties. I can be reached at walter@livingonthehudson.com or at 347-448-3766. Have a great day.